So got 6 billion right here. The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC, Feast of Fury. Before that, let's hear some this awesome song right here. Jadi yang gue telat tadi, gue habis nge-charge laptop. Kita bakal mulai, mungkin karena udah agak terlalu malam jadi gue nggak usah terlalu lama, kita side quest aja. Feast of Fury, jadi di turnamen tinju di Tosen. Kalau lu yang main Witcher 3 pasti pernah main turnamen tinju di Skellige, Velen, sama di kota-kota yang gamenya Bloodhound, bukan yang DLC. Nah sekarang ini ada lagi yang DLC-nya, itu ada turnamen lagi. Not bad. Walaupun reuse, walaupun apa kontennya di reuse dari base game, tapi tetap refresh menurut gue sih. Soalnya gue udah lama nggak main juga kan. Nah ini kita, gue kemarin habis questnya Wine Wars Belgard. Ini dua produsen terbesar wine ini lagi pada ini bekerja sama mereka. Mantap juga nih makanannya. Gile, beda ya kalau ini orang kaya gitu ya. Oke. Mana Fist of Fury? Masih ada kan? Iya, Fist of Fury Tosen. Jauh masih. Deket tuh. Mancomb. Oke. Mantap banget ini ya.
I swear on my honor,
perkebunan
I
Belgar.
shall smash the plunderers, scatter them to the winds, and drive them from our duchy.
Duchy.
The Hanse is banished, the bandits disbanded. Long live Sir Geralt!
Cuma turnamennya kayak nggak segede yang di Scalage ya. Scalage kemarin gua sampai berapa orang tuh harus gua kalahin dulu. Ini cuma 3. Kuburan.
Oh!
Iya.
Come here.
Dia nggak boleh masuk sini. Kuda nih.
Tough times. Come on.
Oh, ini dia nih.
Devastating as his fists. His riposts bring grown men to tears.
Oh, ini. Tapi ada quest. Le Papillon.
Geralt, so content to see you. Le Papillon, troubadour. Remember?
Hey there.
I've never found the opportune moment. See, I've never had a chance, in fact, to say I'm a devoted fan.
Thanks.
Of Master Dandelion. I know the bards, every ballad in his cycle about the Witcher. Oh, I cannot believe my luck.
Need something from me?
Indeed, a matter most magnificent. My coiffeur, Jean-Louis Lotovic, has gone missing. Now, you shall rescue him while I compose an epic ballad about it. Listen, fair folk, to a glorious tale of a missing friseur and a widowhood prevail.
What happened exactly? Claim the hairdresser's missing, but are you sure?
Yes, yes. I've no doubt something's transpired. Something terrible, absurd. Jean-Louis is never late to work. He's punctual to a fault. I'm certain he'd be honored if I am the one to sing of his dramatic rescue.
Who's gonna pay me?
Who's gonna pay me to find this barber?
I will. Such opportunities come knocking rarely. But you must take me with you, for I must transcribe all that occurs as it happens.
Fine, but unusual as contracts go, it'll cost you more.
Naturally. To be expected.
Murah kali.
Yes, by all means. As you wish.
Okay.
Fine, see what I can learn. Now, if you have to come with me, just one request. Stay out of the way. Mine and my swords.
Of course. You shan't even notice me. Jean-Louis' studio is just there. Right here. Ah!
What's the matter?
I've hit upon the perfect ending. And all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
Thought this was about a witcher and a coiffeur. What's the Duchess got to do with it?
Her grace can be as fickle as the colt she rides. Today, all remember my fine couplets at the tourney. Yet tomorrow, her illustriousness bought by her breakfast might demand a new epic poem. One must grab at opportunity before it flits away. Well then, where shall we start?
At the door, by breaking it down.
Kill the corpse gobbler for Starling's dragon! Right, let's dance! Let's go inside.
Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair. Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair. Strong floral fragrance. Very strong. This jar's empty too.
Subject of plenty for ballots all around, they said. Lying there. I never believed it.
Lock's untouched. No attempt at forced entry. The coiffeur's log. A manicure, curling, Centrian pendulum, Rivian ponytail, raftsman's do. Long out of style in Novigrad. His appointments. Last one was a certain Lady La Pompadour. Know her?
Yes, a dear old bird. Jean-Louis done her hair for a decade. Completely harmless.
Sketch here. Looks like a map. This mean anything to you?
I may understand where it points, but if so, there's naught there. Just fields and meadows.
Think I understand.
As do I. Perhaps. Around he looked, yet all was quite proper. I see razors, pomades, but no blasted hair chopper.
Apa sih?
Mind being quiet for a minute? Think I might know what happened to the hairdresser. No evidence of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. To my mind, he just went out to find ingredients for his pomade. Looks like he ran out of pomade.
Yes, indeed. He'd have gone into the meadows beyond the city to gather flower petals for it. Trolls must have devoured him. Or a cyclops. Splendid either way.
Think you could find the place using his map?
Naturally.
Lead the way then.
Ayo, Papillon. Deadline warna biru.
Shelley got shone in its azure glow, sand marking times like a daisical flow. They ventured beyond walls by vines entwined, into the unknown the poor barber to find.
Nah, bro,
Gotta do
sana main
that the
Division,
whole
bro.
way.
Gue lagi main game single player dulu, bro. Ini sangat asik ini, bro.
Bidding them farewell, the gravestones must covered, they strode briskly on by doubts unencumbered.
Ini, gue lagi bantuin seorang artis, seorang musisi kali. Yang apa?
Pigs can fly.
Hair
Halt! The
dressernya
location
hilang.
from the map.
Nah, ini kita lagi nyari temennya dia nih.
Damn it, get back!
Save me! We die!
Itu doang. Papillon,
What
papillon.
beast was that?
An Archospore.
Might there be more nearby?
Who knows?
And your sharpened senses, what do they say?
That you'd rather turn and run.
No, a primo jest. Let us continue onward. I know you'll stand in my defense. You will you not? On to the second point on the map. The witch's blade flash juices spouted and poured, covering all about in an Archospore's gore. No
Archospore's gore.
piece of the stylist fell from its bowels. The frisser had been nabbed by Ortel's most foul.
Yoi, Leuga.
There! Jean-Louis Pasquet! I'd recognize it
Waduh.
anywhere. He was here. We can be certain now.
Iya nih, kayaknya dia serang monster nih. Udah kelar lagi. Gimana Dark John, Bung? Peta. Siap, bro. Met berak, Bung.
A basket of flower petals. Same smell as the pomade.
I think I found one. No,
Oke.
seems not.
Darah nih. Aduh.
Grass is trampled. Multiple sets of footprints. A little blood. Seems you were right. He ran into trouble.
Phew, what luck! I just hope it's not Cyclopes. Hard-pressed to find a rhyme for that. So, on his trail yet, are you?
Masuk gua. Aduh.
Ground's made of rock. Trail's gone cold. Wandered deeper into the cave.
My, a talk so dark as to prod one to fear.
Fear uninspiring. No rhymes at the ready.
Trust me, Senna. This quaff is the latest strange. At the Koviri court, they'll have nothing.
Ini ada dia.
No damsel in my... Pure poppycock, you beard mangler! The latest rage in some bomb-botched Kovir. We're in Nilfgaard, you bungmunch!
What did he do to you?
Bandit.
What did he do? He quaffed me, gave me a duck's ass, an ape drake, a beaver bottle. I don't even know. So ashamed I couldn't attend the tourney. I'd have proved my valor. Mademoiselle Vivian that have read my prize. Then this scallywag with his talk of the rage missed my chance by the hair on my head.
Got him back good from what I can see.
That is but the start. I've not yet decided if I shouldn't snip off something more.
It's hair. It'll grow back. Really want to kill a man because he gave you a bad cut.
And who are you, gadabout, to lecture me, a heraldic lord? We've a bleeding champion of the oppressed men. At him!
Listen, children, a story you shall hear.
Asik.
Of who walloped a rogue knight's derriere.
I'll spoon up your entrails, then do the same to the heart.
I'm melting it all down!
Lawan gua sini, wan sini lawan gua. Hah?
Remember, you must win! I've already written the ending!
Aduh. Oh, sorry bro. Sekarang lu kehilangan pala.
Le Papillon, le Beholder's wounds. You saved me at the last second.
You're welcome. Jean-Louis Ludovic, I presume. Let's get out of here before he...
Quiet, both of you! I've got it! They froze in their fear, the knight's henchmen and squires, while his bowels set loose, heavenward spiraled. The witcher cleft him in two lacerated, his neck swing the swine adroitly castrated. With one more caress from the witcher's blade, the knight's guts popped out, his breakfast betrayed.
Masih ini side quest bro.
The pace on his stump arms like crutches, all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
Muntah lagi.
What about my pay?
I've decided you should receive a reasonable share of the royalties. Payable, let us say, semi-annually?
No.
Meaning you're broke just now.
I owe you 1,000 thanks, Master Witcher. I'll gladly pay your reward. Not to mention trimming you when you see the need and come by.
Thanks. Take care now.
Aduh, ini Dandelion kedua lawak kayak. Bisa ada loot jatuh anjir. Mulai turnamen tinju tadi mana sih? Semalah kelewat lagi. Feast of Thousand. Anjir jauh lagi peta. Aneh ya. Aneh Hildrin, nggak bagus itu menurut gua desainnya. Terlalu buru-buru kayaknya si Warframe bikin.
Heya!
Gampang bosen pakai dia gitu. Bisa jadi invisible sih pakai Arcane Barrier sama Arcane Aegis, tapi tetap aja males gue.
Not so fast, Roach.
Yuk kita hadiri turnamen tinju dulu nih di Thousand.
Good.
Armornya masih 8 lagi gua asem. Cuma Wolf of Saturn Week yang sekarang nggak terlalu susah kok. Nah ini dia nih. Oh tanding tinju nih. Buset KO dia.
Witcher.
I just don't
Oh iya,
talk to
Menkong.
mindless simpletons. I just don't talk to mindless simpletons.
Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Menkong.
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a savage, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
Kayak ini tuh kayak Brad Pitt gitu, Menkong. Mahal dong. 100 kalian.
Fine, let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Your mama. Your mama joke. You're fucking shit.
Guess you know. since your mom's a bitch.
Ah, pathetic. This'll be easy. What's wrong? Afraid? Gut feeling queasy?
Baik cakep banget nih.
Your bones look thin, your breathing's wheezy. Afraid one punch might kill you. It's got me uneasy.
Jelek banget.
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turn tail and ran.
Why, you bad...
Kalah lagi dia.
I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
Loh, menang gara-gara ada bacot doang.
But only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right, sure.
Aduh, ada aja dah.
2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro.
Maestro.
Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
Aksesorisnya kurang bagus gak sih? Yang ininya ya, armornya itu klewer-klewer gitu bung. Terus yang bagus cuma siandananya, dan itu pun kayaknya cuma bagus buat dipakai sama Equinox doang. Terlalu apa? Terlalu ini one dimensional. Cuma kalau armornya kalau dipakai sama Equinox bagus sih, sama siandananya gue liat kemarin. Ada bule pakai yang armor. Pakai armornya sama ininya keren sih, tapi buletnya lagi kayak kurang lu. Gue nunggu yang Atlas aja nanti.
Courtesan is like a rat catcher.
Truthfully, only a witcher stands to best the beast.
I wonder how much a witcher pays in Texas.
Tadi unik ya, jadi tadi pas lawan apa mau berantem tanding tinju itu kayak di Smackdown gitu, kayak WWE kita promo dulu apa banyak cakap gitu kan si orangnya kayak apa adu mulut dulu. Terus gue hina-hina kalah dia. Akhirnya wah susah nih kayaknya lawan ini. Waters mana Bukersnya? Berantem. Ya kalah dia. Keren doang gede.
Come here. Come on. Shall you face off against Still Waters? Shall you? Shall you?
Prime-nya juga udah keren sih prime-nya. Nih lu lihat yang ini deh. Siapa? Davar itu ya, Davar Prime ya, apa sih? Navar Prime, apa sih namanya? Nah, ini dia nih, Navar Prime. Kurang bagus, Bu. Kayak di foto bagus buat Equinox-nya, tapi pas dicoba terus pas dipakai di Loki ini lagi klewernya naik gitu lagi. Ini yang bule dia. Pas dipakai di Rhino kayak terlalu kecil gitu loh armor. Kalau Shandana bagus, tapi Shandana style kayak gitu kan cuma buat kayak Equinox doang dapet, sama mungkin Titania.
Like to know who I'm punching.
Nggak pernah
This
make.
knight won't reveal his name or face. Won't say anything at all, not a word.
Rein in your curiosity, sir. A knightly vow is no idle promise. Still Waters shall conceal both face and crest until such time
as one defeats him.
Woi,
So,
serem banget.
will you fight or not?
I'm in. Mahal lah 100 lah, gampang ini. Ini kita judi juga.
I challenge you to a duel.
Woi.
Noble lords and virtuous
Oh, ini dia
ladies,
baru nih match-nya.
another fight is soon to begin.
Dulu, mukul aja dia. Jago banget nih. Cewek. Aduh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible Still Waters. And what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and
Nah,
true.
cewek kan.
My congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Yoi.
Now only Colossus stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian,
San
that's where
Sebastian.
you should go. Look for the largest courtyard.
Jago juga cewek tadi tuh.
She's banners. Red, white, and rose.
Berantem lagi.
Come here!
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Oh, nggak terlalu jauh. Jam 10 malam kan? Harusnya pasti kan. Tinju kan memang malam-malam tinju. Apaan tuh?
That twisty twitter, Narieta. Late kicker.
Colossus.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Oh, ini dia nih. Wah, ini baru ring nih. Mana nih? Nggak ada yang berantem nih.
You'll not find wood
Oh, di luar berantem
not
gua.
paying.
Who dares challenge the mighty Colossus? His strength rifled only by his speed. Who stand? Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Folks say those of yours have a thunderous punch.
He's as old as Father William. I smack him once. He spent a week wondering if anyone saw the crest on the carriage that ran him over.
Sombong banget lu.
Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
Wow. Colossus.
Colossus. Interesting as monikers go. Or is that what his mother called him out of the womb, too?
Why would she not have? Colossus. It rings out with pride and passion. So, will you fight?
Yeah.
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, patty-whack. Here's your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me. Not once. Just deflect my blows. Got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
3 blocks. Oke, boleh coba.
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen. The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard ups, not allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
Too quick for you, huh?
Mana aman gini. 2, satu lagi yang sini. Tuh.
Incredible! The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
Here's your due.
Berapa gua?
You've
400
earned my
crowns.
esteem. We've not seen such a feat in years. And thus, you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself.
The Maestro.
You'll find him by the docks.
Wah, final. Wah, ini lagi berantem. Ayo, hajar. Hajar. Tuh.
You're not fine work here. Not paying work.
Hajar lo. Terus. Bisa double gitu. Lu goblok. Bisa bareng gitu. Aduh dulu. Saya menang nih. Coba. Yang bugil. Yang tatoan. Ya. What the fuck? Lo. Buset. Aduh dulu ini nggak ada yang menang ini.
All is in order.
Next we're going to fight against Maestro. Di sini nih. Ini this is the final Raging Wolf. Jadi kita udah ngalahin 3 juara dari 3 daerah di Tausen. Right now we're going to fight against the champion of the champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Maestro. Kita kok di sini? Muter dulu ya. Walah. Kita kesini tembus kesini. Bisa kan sini.
We're wine from Poo Poo Crest. It's wonderful.
matchnya agak unik tadi. Pertama kita menang karena kita banyak bacot, musuhnya kalah jadi nggak berantem. Terus kedua kita berantem biasa, bentuknya cewek, lawannya cewek. Dan ketiga kita dikasih challenge kalau kita bisa nangkis 3 kali beruntun pukulannya dia. Mana mas?
That's what?
Mana yang maestro? Ini ada mabok ini.
John, they say
Righteous help!
Ayo.
I'll take him from the left.
Ayo semangat. Oh jas. What the fuck? Seri dong imbang. Double count out.
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro?
Maestro, champ, the undefeated. Folk call him many things. You are the Witcher who dropped the 3 lesser champions?
I am. Come to fight the Maestro, but seems to me he's indisposed.
Alcohol is the Maestro's remedy for his crippling shyness. He's a delicate man, you see? He'd never so much as hit a pillow while sober.
Fighting sober's like dancing to silence.
Macam betul. Not too drunk to fight.
Forget
Old man.
fighting. Sure you can stand? You're blind drunk.
Not your bum-bopping business. Ah, you cheat, you chat, while my vodka's gone flat. Will you fight, yay or nay?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. I challenge you.
Hold on. Whoa. I am a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
Meaning you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Okay, I'll drink. 150. Okay.
Sheesh. Fine.
Mesdames, messieurs, the Maestro will perform.
The
At
main
last.
event. Geralt of Rivia versus Maestro. Drunken Master.
Let's do this.
Yo. Mabok lagi gue.
When I chop you,
Ayo sini, ayo. Lawan gue.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
hey, well parried that. Under the post, yes. When I chop you,
Backhand. Ayo sini maju lu. Witcher of Drunken Master.
you beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists,
They are glorious.
glorious.
I want to
Thanks.
win. I want to
I'm
win.
gobsmacked, I am. I have to drink it off. Oh, good fight. To speak true, I'm pleased you stripped me of the title. I shall have more time to pursue my chief interest now.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia is hereby crowned Fisticuffs champion of Beauclair. Bravo! Behold your trophy.
Wih, Fist Fighting Championship trophy. Bukan gelar.
Life without liquor's like loving without licking.
Loving without leaking. Oke, boleh juga. Itu mabok gua. Ini sih Dunker Master. Halo
One
bro.
thing I've learned, a man thumps like he drinks. One thing I've learned, a man thumps like he drinks.
Something's
Witcher I may not be, but I always find the bottle promptly.
No touching.
Macam hilang lagi. What the fuck? Hantu tuh ya. Gue lagi berhayal kali karena habis.
What's your wish? A dash of wine and some slap and tickle? No touching until you pay.
Wow. Berapa sih harganya nih?
Well, merely browsing or ready to pull it out? No touching until you pay.
Ada hoba nggak sih di sini? Ini bisa hoba sih ini. Oke, udah finish. Mungkin gue sambil nyantai kali ya, atau ada Witcher kontrak nggak ya? Oh, ada Witcher kontrak nih. No Place Like Home lama nggak sih questnya? No Place Like Home. Udah banyak guide-nya mah ini. Oh, upgrade-nya pakai duit doang. Boleh yuk.
What's your wish? A dash of wine and some slap and tickle?
Ini lurus kiri.
Oh, Witcher Geralt.
Hey there, little lamb.
Oh.
How much for your wool?
A lot, and triple for you.
The captain always goes down with his ship.
When the clock strikes 6, ladies start to work their lips.
Korfobianku. Ini rumah sementaranya Geralt, semacam perumahan kecil lah, kayak villa kecil gitu. Punyanya si Duchess, punyanya kerajaan. Cuma Geralt diberikan rumah ini buat sementara waktu dan kita bisa meng-upgrade-nya.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know their
Coba kita
mind.
upgrade. Ini kan masih jelek nih.
Scrub off, you soon.
Nah, ini dia, Marjo Durmu.
How might I be
Kayak
of service, sir?
Alfrednya itulah kayaknya nih.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Ini apa nih? When you get chance, when you finally arrive back at the house, you can fork out for renovation. Boleh ya.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
5.000. Mahal banget. Ini cuma 1.000-1.000-an. Guys.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Bisa sekalian nggak sih? Bisa sekalian langsung.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Okay.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Armor juga armor. Oh, bisa juga langsung ya.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Okay.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Okay, cukup.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
BB. Okay, wait 3 days for the general refurbishment to finish. 1 day for your greenstone to arrive. 1 day for your armor table. Mesti berapa ribu tadi tuh? Sekitar 7.000 tadi buat ini. Mahal sekali. Nanti kita lihat hasilnya kayak gimana nanti nih.
A witcher. We could use one around here.
Sebentar kita coba Witcher kontrak dulu kali ya. Nih. Bovin Blues. Jauh nggak? Aduh, jauh banget lagi. Sini. 3 hari, harusnya dari dulu ya. Tentunya gampang, kirain harus quest-quest gitu. Kok cuma masalah duit sih bisa dicari gampang. Buat trofi soal itu. Yuk. Hello.
I do what they paid me to do. That's it.
Hey there. Run, Roach.
Bus nggak bisa lari kenceng. Kenapa nggak bisa lari kenceng belum? Apaan nih?
Enjoy. We'll stay put here.
Men with deadlines to meet. Come on now.
Had I known it'd be like this, I never would have signed on for the job.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of events, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that Witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow?
Cow?
Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
Gue senengnya Witcher nih, side questnya itu ada story-nya gitu loh. Ada backstory-nya.
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow. Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Berapa bayaran gua?
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Time for a good hackle. So how much would you take?
Mahal juga.
You must go lower for it to make any sense to me. You must go lower for it to make any sense to me. Fine. But that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Sapi jatuh dari langit. Niban salah satu dari kuli di sini. Kematian yang besar di sini.
Witcher or not, you've still to bust your bum.
started in on it. They didn't muck up the tracks.
Sadis banget. Ada cakar ya.
Must be a meal. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start? Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height.
Agak, geng.
Got sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Right. Right. Now where do I start?
Oh, ini kau sudah sini.
Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane. Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down. Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
Agak. Drapet oil. Belum ada yang baru ya. Ini. Thunderbolts superior. Oil sengaja baru. Kurang ini apaan? Albedo. Emerita. Vermilion. Ini belum pakai tadi.
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
Boy, is my bum ever ready to blow.
Smells like sour mash. I reckon it must have attacked the distillery. Bastard. Landed on the roof of the distillery, raised a ruckus, made a mess, and moved on. Paw prints. Crawled through here, clearly too tired to fly. Was in a bad way, barely crawling. Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily. Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest. Another cow. Been here longer, this one. Lots. What do we got here? Burn marks? No, I've made these. Trail ends here. Nests up there. I bet the farm on it. Trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest. That'll do it.
Oi.
Move it!
Lambat juga.
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this. And I thank you, Master. All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at our daystone.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work. Allow me to walk you away, Master. Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Hobi Kutu Shield.
So, Master, the workers who vanished. How goes the search?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that. Along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Oh, ini big fit to fill ini toh. Kemarin sering ada nih soalnya nih. Nggak ada ini fast travel di sini.
Hey, mate. Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Here and only here? Buy a full set of gear, get a bottle of Fiorano free.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some cannon.
Fit to feel. Jadi kemarin sih banyak diserang sama monster-monster serangga-serangga gitu sih.
Oh! Be gone from my sight.
Baru di situ ya.
Oh!
Harus tadi gue.
Saying you're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Dog Tittle.
Here's the cart.
Good evening.
Wake up. Hey, wake up.
What?
Giddy up. Wake up.
White Wolf of Salvatore.
Wake up.
Leave me in peace, Witcher.
Excuse me, boy.
Come on, get up.
Saint Lebioda sent you. I must now repair my wagon. They await me at the building site.
So long.
Oh, itu bangunannya.
That's it, Roach.
Hemat anjing. Itu tinggi.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself. Greetings, traveler. Have you any needs?
Mind if I glance at what you got?
Ya Allah. Samba banget.
So long.
Good luck on the path.
Come on, Roach.
Go, go.
Hey-ya.
Damn it! Watch where you step. Oh, you side bum. They're ready to blow.
That's great. Sweat dripping down my bum burrow.
Funny thing, I'm off to the wells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
Impressive. Damn, lots of them.
show this.
Take it for a ride!
Slow down.
Here, help! But why even bother? What did they hope to steal? Hammers? A hunk of stone?
I see. All right. High time I set off. Helped you finish the statue like you asked.
Master, what would I have done without you? Countless throngs of Lebiota's followers will praise in prayer.
And you'll pay me, right?
But of course, your reward. The Infestor is a serious man of enterprise. Our plan foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the costs of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
I came out of Oxenford Academy with high honors, yet any broad-shouldered lump earns more around here.
Oh, no place like home.
And verily I say unto you, if men were but to let Lebiota's deeds
use one
into their
around
hearts,
here, full time.
this world would be...
Belum jadi. Sekali lagi deh. Scopri il corpo bianco. Kok kesini? Oh, Wine Wars. Boleh.
I swear on my honor, I shall smash the plunderers, scatter them to the wind, and
Truly, to send a witcher against the beast, it's as if one sought to trip the clap with cracks.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you. What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree...
We'd like to name it after you.
What shall we call it?
Oi. White Wolf.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
White Wolf. Let's try this White Wolf. Mantap. Wow.
Even a horse drops if you ride it to the constant.
You wrested Fox Hollow from Lost Halfbreed.
Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
Hip cop. Start.
Satu Corvo Bianco.
Foes yesterday, partners today, and tomorrow, lovebirds tomorrow. Long live Matilda and Master Liam.
Oh, bagus. Nice. Oh. Oh. Nice. Visualnya udah mantep nih.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Nice.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
BB. Search this cellar.
I for daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Eat something. Nourish.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
I for daughter.
Oh, segantung gini.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
new bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Semuanya harus ini.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Guest room?
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
The grounds?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Boleus's garden to its former verdancy?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Boleus's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Berkelas sekali.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
BB, 2 hari. Jadi kita. Oh, nggak bisa.
Long live Liam and Matilda!
Grey, yes. Scraggly, yes. But at the tourney, he knew no equal.
2 hari, okay? Let's wait for it.
Every day the same. Why?
1 hari.
The beast! You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
pass, the pile of work remains the same.
Lagi kerjain. Lagi kerja. Armor ya. Armor gue yang berkesan ya. Ini armor yang Ursin. Baju yang kita pakai pas lagi Obama si Tony di Univer atau Trish ya. Terus pedang yang bersejarah ini boleh. Day 20. Iya, tetap aja. Oh, baju juga bisa dipasang juga. sampai sarungnya juga bisa situ. Ganteng ya. Dua hari lagi baru.
White wolf himself.
Trust a woman, remember that.
Mana stable?
You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today.
Okay.
And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sacramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
KO dia. Dapat trofi gue. Oke, dapat trofi gue.
Something's in the wind.
Gak kerasa. Questnya udah hampir habis. Damn.
Jadi kita tadi udah mengrestore rumah dari Geralt. Nggak tahu sih ini rumahnya dia jadi gimana. No place like home.
Something's in the wind.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Johnson, Chill Lawyer, and see you guys later.
Bread adds a spring to your step.